vortex. I wanted to play you a song. I do this because I have to do this, and I knew this when I picked up the keyboard the first time. I knew it would be a reoccurring time, and people would get sick of it, myself included. I hate the fact that everything I do, I have to carry with me everywhere I go. Everything I do, everything I am, everything I think, everything I believe, I have to take it with me. I can't ever let it go. But I guess that's what makes me special. Yeah, I guess that's what makes me so different. I guess that it's better than to be boring, than to be minimalistic when it comes to your thoughts, when it comes to your feelings, minimalistic when it comes to your belief system. Because there are lots of things that I believe, and it's not convenient. Like all the people on the internet that I like a lot, they all hate each other, but in my head they get along really well. And we're all at a buffet, and everybody's passing the rolls, and they're not mad about this thing or that thing or the last thing or the next thing, and they're just totally chill. Complete opposite. Bumps in the road, y'all. One thing I notice every time I fuck it up, make it seem like it's part of the act. Other people tell me that, so I know that I'm doing it right. I'm an actual comedian. If you don't find me funny, you're the one that's wrong, so fuck you. Move along, yeah, move along. Am I too authentic for people to come in? Am I too authentic? People are so afraid of this shit. Good. But you should be even more afraid of what God is gonna do to you for not trusting Him, for not going along. The things that go against what we all know is wrong, 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 wrong. I don't know if I said that right, but that's okay. We don't have to say everything right, because there was one that said things right, and it's definitely not me. Yours truly was quite a failure, was quite a failure, was quite a failure. But now I'm a winner, cause I was a sinner, always gonna still be a sinner. But luckily I can achieve something better than what's capable of me. Didn't say that right either, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I guess that's what makes me such a weirdo. Not too concerned with all these things in relation to my image. It's not important. Feel sorry for those, everybody pretty much that cares about that more than they care about who they touch, like they're so, you know, they're totally out of touch. They're totally out of touch. Totally out of touch. That was hard to say, that's why I said it. Make it easier. Don't forget it. All the things that challenge you, because they can provide you a reason as to why you do what you do so hardcore. Leave everybody wanting more. Okay, that was good, huh? Was it? I hope so. I mean, it feels good when we do it, that's the point. But when we watch it, it's like, sometimes it's really, really bad. I think that it's getting a little bit better. It's definitely better than it was. But, dude, I keep thinking that I'm seeing cops. It's like, no, that's just a fucking Uber driver. Oh, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Anyway. I gotta take a shower, y'all. I gotta take a shower. This one made an appearance tonight. This one. My friend Sarah won him out of the Crazy Claw. He's a little Martian from Looney Tunes. And I was like, hey, I'm a Martian. We're both space people. You know? So, that was cool. That was cool. I'm glad that he got to be part of it. Because I don't like to use the same animals. Because I have so many animals, it's ridiculous. I make my mental illness blatantly obvious. See, that's the thing, I don't look at it the same way that everybody else does. I don't see it as like this horrible thing, you know? I mean, back when I didn't know what was going on, back when I was like confused. And, you know, that's what the devil does. He confuses the fuck out of everybody, convinces them to take psych meds, convinces them that they're like crazy or something's horribly wrong if they cry sometimes, you know? It's like I've said before, like if you get food poisoning because, like, you know, you eat a bad taco or something, then you're gonna get sick, you're gonna puke, you're gonna shit, you're gonna feel like crap for like up to 48 hours, you know? It's like you might be, you know, a little bit more emotional than other people, so what? Like, why do you have to treat that like it's some kind of problem? Treat it like it's a solution. Just go with it, man. Just go with it. I have a friend of mine. His name's Scott. I went to college with him. He's like the only person I still talk to from that part of my life. But he lives in not Bowling Green, Kentucky, Louisville. He lives in Louisville, Kentucky. And, you know, he's got this saying. I don't know why I just told you all that. It's like trying to give you an image of him that's like just unnecessary details from a woman. You know, we do that. But he has this saying, I just let it ride. And he's talking about his alcoholism. Which I think is funny, you know? If you can, like, philosophically explain why you're self-destructive, I'm fine with it, okay? Mainly because I'm a comedian, and so it's like, if I can find the humor in something, it's fine. You know, because that's the good. It's like you can see the good in the bad. And that's one of the gifts that God has given me. It's one of the fruits of my labor. And my labor has been understanding mental illness. And so, yeah, I can fucking gloat. And I can be a cunt about decisions that I've made that nobody else has made because they're too chicken shit to live without a smartphone. And you know what? I feel sorry for him. But no, I mean, if you want to do that, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But my thing is, how many things does everybody do, myself included, okay? We're always included in these criticisms, alright? How much do we do every single day if we don't even want to do it? We don't even know why we're doing it. We don't understand the purpose. But we keep doing it. It doesn't make us happy. It does the opposite of what we're told it does. We're more anxious, we're more paranoid, we're more insecure, we're more all these terrible things that we don't want to be, supposedly. And yet people just keep on doing it. You know, if it were anything else, people would look at it a little bit longer. They'd be like, okay, this is an area that I need to understand, like, you know, why I'm feeling this way. You know, like with addiction, like with any other addiction, if you have an addiction to a substance, or you have an addiction, well, I'd like to say that more people are realizing this, but I don't think that's true, because most people in this country are obese. But it's like, if you have an addiction to food, sex, all that, I feel like that shit should be obvious, you know? But I feel like it's only obvious with substances. And yeah, you're ruining your life with a particular substance. Just apparently that substance is so amazing that you're going to throw everything else away. Also, you can do it just one more time, even though it's always the same thing. But trust me, I know, I used to be an alcoholic, so yeah, I totally, like, I get that. But I feel like I had to throw my life away. Like, all those jokes I do about my 20s are so true. Like, I totally threw my life down the crapper. And I wanted to do that. I had to chase my shadow self in order to figure out what I was supposed to do with my life. And I made jokes the whole time I was doing it. I made jokes every time I slept with somebody that I just met. I made jokes about waking up in my own urine and taking the blanket that I slept on and hanging it out the window to air out all the piss. I mean, yeah, that's funny now, but I mean, at the time, I was making these jokes and I remember thinking to myself, like, you're going to die, bitch. You're going to die. And you're just, like, making this a joke. But, you know, I should have known. Eventually, I'm going to do this in the stand-up routine. But, yeah. It's just crazy. It's crazy. That's how I live my life. But, you know, it's a story. And it's definitely a testament to those 3 nails. And it's definitely a testament to, like, you know, how shitty-ass politics leads to shitty-ass decisions. And, you know, when your psychiatrist sucks, and your psychologist sucks, and your therapist sucks, and all the teachers suck, and your parents, though they mean well, they still suck, and they don't understand. Nobody understands. You're going to turn to things like booze for relief. You take medication, it doesn't work. Or maybe you just can't stay on it. You flush it down the toilet accidentally, you know? It's like, why wouldn't you think that somebody that doesn't have any tools as to, like, how to deal with anything traumatic, okay? Why would you think that somebody that doesn't have those tools wouldn't become an alcoholic, or they wouldn't, you know, find some way to self-destruct? And so, it's like, I've changed my politics. My politics have changed. My religion, I used to be totally against organized religion, and now I'm a practicing Orthodox Christian, right? So, yeah, I've definitely changed a lot. But it's like, I still understand, like, why I did all these things that I did. I still understand why I was so self-destructive and so reckless and irresponsible and just totally insane, okay? Like, I get it. And I think that a lot of the time people, like, they lose sight of that. When they quit something or they turn to something better, you know, they get saved, they repent, they get baptized, you know, their politics change. You see this all the time with these grifters, you know. People are probably going to say that about me because I changed my mind. I'm not a grifter, I'm schizophrenic, honey. I'm literally telling you everything that's going on with me, and nobody's called me a grifter. Not yet, but I'm sure they will. I'm anticipating that criticism in the future because of how many times I've changed my mind. And, you know, they act like you're supposed to have this unbridled loyalty towards a politician or to somebody that swore up and down they weren't a politician, but then behaved exactly like a politician, aside from the child rape. But, you know, I think about that. I think about all these videos that I did wearing a Trump hat, and, you know, y'all saw my Trump bobblehead. Have a Trump flag, Trump coffee mug, love the fuck out of Trump, okay? I saw his little thing on trying to ban the trans stuff. Child abuse, very simple. I still love that about him. I'm never going to get over that. I love that about him. That he can just say things in a way that just see is what you get. This is just obvious shit. Yes. You don't confuse people like this and not call that child abuse. But, you know, I think that smartphones are child abuse. I think that letting your child use the internet is child abuse. I think that putting your kid in front of a television is child abuse. I think that giving your kid drugs is child abuse. Whether that child is 5 or 15, okay? Or 25. All of these adults are not adults, okay? So, it's funny, like, I'm pretty wise, but I'm also very childlike. You know, obviously, I got my little Martian friend, you know? But I'm just weird, and I'm cool with being weird, and I'm cool with being out there. Whereas a lot of people are like, they want to pretend that they're so different, they're so unique, they're so out there, but it's like, y'all are doing the same thing. You're all obsessing. You're all I have a lot of self-awareness, you guys. You're all obsessing about your identity. And I guess I'm not that different because I'm telling y'all about schizophrenia, but it's not like I need to reiterate that for myself. I'm just letting the world know. It's not about me like, this is who I am. I need to prove it. Because I'm going to keep proving it every day, like regardless of what the world thinks about it, you know? It's like, it's really funny to me how people just think that I'm like performing. I'm like, no, this is me, baby. This is me. What you see is what you get. Yeah. And I think that there's an art to that because everybody's so fake. They're so fake and they're so phony. That's why I call them phony balonies, because they're on their phones all the time. So they're naturally going to be full of baloney. Baloney is fake meat, right? I think so, yeah. It's like that spam shit. Yeah! It smells really weird, too. But it's like I was raised on that shit. Like my parents. It's funny, like, they can afford way better food, but they choose to eat, like, Monsanto products, you know? It's like I tried to warn them about things like this, but they just think I'm insane. They tell me to stop following the money. But I can't. All we know how to do is exactly what they tell us not to do. Okay? We're never gonna, like, not do what they tell us to not do. Oh, it's okay. I'm home now. I need to go to bed. I need to take a shower and then I need to go to bed. Because I'm actually really tired. And I got up early this morning to meet with my priest. So, I guess I'm gonna go though. But it was lovely chatting with you once again, Vortex. I hope that I saved your life tonight. And if I didn't, I'm sorry. I'll try to do it next time.